shit. That's why when it made me a little plate. Ate that shit. Fucking shit. Just like, leave me alone. Like a week or two. Leave me alone. Shit. So, you know, I gotta eat.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are 3-2 here in the early part of the season. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by the former 6th-round pick out of Syracuse. It's Kyle McCord.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Off the bootleg, it's McCord. Quick throw, taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play.
Second and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCord. This one complete to Atwell. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play there. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On again, it's Hunter. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's McCord. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Operating from the gun is McCord. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First down, Harris.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 and second and goal. A play fake. They'll throw with McCoy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. It's Joe Milton.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Blue. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. 17 yards on that play. That's enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10
Here we go.
46-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, go.
He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the San Diego first down.
Let's
First
go.
and 10 at the 36.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run the toss here with Blue. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown San Diego. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bulls move out to a 7-3 lead.
7. Mounties 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
at their own 48.
The Mounties offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun is McCord. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. The Bulls offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Roger McCreary on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
2nd
up
down, they need 7.
At the 9-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Milton. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
First down.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and that will be a 1st down. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At the 15-yard line.
In today's NFL, you just don't see teams invest with 1st-round picks in the safety position very often. But every once in a while, a guy comes along that's just too good to pass up. That's exactly why they took him this past spring in the draft, and he's making his presence felt here today.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. He does it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Mounties offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with McCord. Flush to his right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. A play fake, and here's McCord. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's good for a Paris. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, here's Hunter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and his work was Hunter. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it third and inches.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mounties. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So, following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bulls offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Hey, let's go.
A run once more with Blue. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready?
A handoff now to Moffa. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready, right?
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's into the hands of Mingo. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Mounties will take over at their own 15.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run. It is muffed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. On the play fake, it's Milton. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Strike. Bronco 80. Let's go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
When you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike, I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Let's go now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
He's going to keep it himself. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Nice.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
Milton's pass. Complete to Jake Blue. No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take over.
Blue, touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is good. And the Bulls are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Mounties offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
On 2nd down, it's McCord.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
McCord to throw here on... nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. The Bulls offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage.
That one
Red got good.
intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he is going to bring this
Hate
one
that
back.
comeback route.
A DB's
Set
dream.
up.
A pick 6 for touchdowns. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
but does not throw interception the play before. Ran it.
On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point.
Run back right, set up right.
He's got it. And the Mounties move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bulls offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll work forward. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. And a nice run to be close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Brings up 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles, thinking on 3rd and short, just go get the 1st down. Try to catch him off guard with the toss play, but the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The Mounties offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading right. They'll begin here on the ground. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's McCord. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? On 3rd and long, here's McCord. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Mounties send out their punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
35-yard line.
The Bulls offense and their running back, Jayden Blue, heading back out there. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Milton. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one.
1st and 10.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get it? Let's go.
They run straight ahead with Blue. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Milton. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Mounties offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. A play fake, they'll throw with McCoy. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Getting no clean.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun is McCoy. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Jamar James there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Operating from the gun is McCoy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Mounties sending out their punter. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bulls offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Get it. Cougar nice.
On 1st down, here's Blue.
Look at Blue. Look at Blue. Look at James. He's the man.
And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown San Diego. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Bulls move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Mounties offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCoy. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Just tossed right side for Hunter. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Let's go. Practice.
A run with Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All these little interceptions got to stop.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
77, ready.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, let's go.
They'll go play action here with Milton.
Oh,
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown Bulls. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the Bulls will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Mounties offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's McCord. That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This is Hunter.
oh,
He's beyond midfield to the 45. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
McCourt to throw on 1st and 10.
McCourt
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive following that sack.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. The Bulls offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run, and this is
Maffa gone. It's gone. This team gave it up. They gave it up too late. He's in there. Touchdown.
And they're not going to run him down. He
What a
goes
play.
all the way. 74 yards.
This team will be a dangerous ass fucking team.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The score holds 31. Mounties 20.
Both teams
Man,
ready to go
he
once
was doing
more
over 200.
as the kick's away.
They're
They're trying to pin him deep. He'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Mounties offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Go out here. Defense motor. They're going to clean on you back.
They'll go play action with McCord. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
3rd and 10. Looking to throw is McCord. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Bulls offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some clock here, and they'll start this drive.
Offensive line can give him another 2 seconds to launch it. Damn. That fucking weak.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Again, it's Blue. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd and 7.
Deputy!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This is Blue. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Blues will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Mounties offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's McCord. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline, and that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Football, quarterback, they was skinny. Yeah, I know. They got to put it all in the running back. All the rushing yards happening between the running back. Even on the team that lost. Man, Blue, he was among me. We got it done. Carry your team to 50. Reason why you're still unbeaten for the top.